People often ask me what differentiates one coach from another. Now, I've got over 2 decades of experience in the space of coaching. And when people ask me what differentiates one coach from another, that makes me think what coaching is all about. If you ask a random person, the chances are very high that the person will tell you coaching is all about asking questions and listening to the other person. But is that all? My answer is no. I remember it was 2016. I was already a professional certified coach by ICF. Here I got an opportunity to coach one of the industry leaders. I was super excited because that could be a breakthrough to get into C-suite coaching. Here I was all ready with all the set of questions, my listening ears on, and something went wrong. The conversation began. First conversation, second conversation, third conversation. I could not figure that out. I did ask all the right questions. I did listen to the leader really deeply, but deep down I knew that we are not getting the results as we would have expected. And that's where my quest to understand began. I was doing all the right things. I was using all the right frames, and I was trying to fit everything that was going on in the frames and the philosophies that I have learned. This is what really happens. So rather than listening and be fully present, we would try to adjust the client in the framework that we have learned. That is what was not going well. And that's when I started another quest, that rather than classifying people in the categories, rather than putting people in the frameworks that I've learned, there is another way that I need to explore. So what is the solution? Dr. David Clutterbuck, almost like 2 decades back, came up with this term called coaching maturity. And we are bringing to you Dr. David Clutterbuck to teach this program called Coaching Maturity in the month of August. Now, what he's going to talk about, that there's a difference between a mature coach and somebody who has already played this game for decades and decades together. Does it mean that all those people who have been in the space of coaching for 2 decades, 3 decades, people like me, we have already learned what it means to be a mature coach? My answer is no. It took me a long time to understand that concept. What you can expect from this program is what differentiates an immature coach from somebody who's genuinely a mature coach. What does it mean to listen to the other person really deeply? What does it mean to put the person in the frameworks that you have learned and getting stuck with the philosophies of coaching? Release that and be fully present for the coaching and understand the system that one is operating from. And that opens the door for system eclectic coaching. Professor David Clutterbuck is flying all the way to India to share his wisdom, his experience, and share with us what does it mean to mature our coaching approach. So what you can expect from the program is 1, you can learn to have coaching maturity in your conversation, to be fully present and listen to not only the coachee, what is being said, but also what is not being said. Learn to look at the coachee in the system that they are a part of. So thus, make a transition from your usual coaching philosophy to coach the person in the systemic eclectic approach. Professor David Clutterbuck is one of the known names, as you know it, with over 4 decades of experience. He's going to share with us his breakthrough technology in the space of coaching maturity. So please come join us. The link is given below. So just click on the link and be a part of this beautiful phenomenon.